My name's Laura Rattcliff. I've lived in this property for 2 years in Yaxley in Cambridgeshire with my partner and my 2 children. I'm looking to reduce my monthly bills. They've increased since last year already. I'm currently at home with my children. I'm currently on maternity leave, so I'm finding that I'm having the heating on for longer periods of time than if I was back at work.
Of all the things that you can do to your home to improve the energy efficiency, one of the best things to do is solid wall insulation. Estimates say that about 35% of all the energy lost from a house comes straight through the walls. So it's really important that if you can insulate the walls, that you do so.
I first heard about solid wall insulation through a flyer through the door from Action on Energy. I saw that they were doing a funding scheme for solid wall insulation. A chap came round and had a quick chat with me on the doorstep. I took it away and thought it would be something that we should consider, certainly helped by the fact that there would be some help towards the cost of that.
The Action on Energy scheme provides householders, whether they are homeowners or whether they're living in a private rented property, with up to 75% of the cost of solid wall insulation for their home, and that is up to £6,000 worth of grant funding, and that's a level of grant funding that we've never certainly seen before in terms of energy efficiency across Cambridgeshire, and it is an offer that is likely not to be repeated, I think, going forward. So we're in a really good position and benefit from really good grant funding towards the scheme, so we would encourage people to take advantage of it if they can.
The first stage is obviously to enable the property, so to take off all downpipes, taps, extend all waste pipes. The insulation boards are an EPS board, 1 metre by 500, 100mm thick in depth. They are fixed to the wall with a adhesive and a mechanical fixing called e-jot. As you can see here, we have the EPS board ends to the window. We have these corner beads that have been rendered in around the window to keep a nice sharp line. You also have the system here sits in a base rail system, as you can see it here, with the base rail beads that will get troweled in and rendered. All our waste pipes here have all been extended out to take the 100mm EPS board. As you can see behind me, the fixings of the e-jots are having a skim of base coat over the fixings so that there's no sinkage, and this is now ready for base coat and reinforced mesh. And then the last stage is the top coat render, which is a 1.5mm granule acrylic top coat, which is applied with a trowel to give you your textured finish, which is used with a flat float.
There are a number of houses in the district that are already having solid wall insulation, and we have a show home in Yaxley that is one of the first that we have that is becoming completed, that's obviously a really important thing for us to do, because what we need to do is show people what's possible, show the work that's involved in having solid wall insulation on your home, and hopefully when people see houses being completed, they will look at it and see that it's something that actually, although it is a bit of a construction job, it's something that is achievable within 3 to 4 weeks to have from start to finish, and that it improves the house really markedly. And I think that that's certainly the case with the Yaxley show house. It's an ideal property for it. It has a render finish originally, and we can put a suitable render finish on top of what's already there, and make it just almost look like a new house. So yeah, it's a really good property that we hope other people will see and will think, I want to have that done to my house as well.
No, during the project there was very little disruption. There was a little bit of noise at the beginning where they were initially drilling the insulation onto the building, but no more than 2 days. They always kept the area, the site very clean and tidy, and always cleared up when they left at the end of the day. The house before had a very rough render. The render the finish that it's been given really makes it look a lot more modern, a lot smoother. We've gone for the white in colour, and it really stands out on the road. One of the great benefits will be that, in particular, my son's room was particularly cold. We used to have to use an additional electric heater, so I should certainly be saving in the long run. I would certainly recommend the Axon Energy scheme for solid wall insulation. We have been kept informed at every stage. We knew exactly what to expect from the work, and although we weren't sure what to expect from the finished result, it's been a real benefit to our home.
There are several ways which you can find out more about the scheme. Of course, you can ring your local council, or you can look on the Action on Energy website. We have a full website dedicated to the scheme, telling you all about the type of grants funding that we have available, particularly with regard to solid wall as well. Or you can contact us on the free phone telephone number that we have accompanying the scheme.